Alright, what's going on, you guys? You are watching JoWork TV, and I'm here to do a review over Beyonce's new CD, 4. But before I do a review over her CD, check out mine. Alright, this is on iTunes, this is on Amazon, this is on any music format online. Alright, get it. Alrighty. The title of the album is titled 4. He was like, why would she name it 4? What is the reason behind it? But after I did some research, I think for her mother's birthday, 4 for the anniversary of Jay-Z and her and Jay-Z, and something else. But anyway, it was a special and good reason and good cause why she named it 4. So let's go ahead and straight into the album. Well, first let me get into the single, Run the World. Even though Run the World did not do as good, and even though I didn't like it, it caused so much attention because it was Beyonce. I remember when that song first came out and the video came out and everybody was just so amped and just, they was acting insane over the song and video, but I don't know if people really liked it, really liked it. I think people just excited that Beyonce was back, and you know, it was just a good thing to see her come back because she had been gone for 2 years, so I could kind of see how people could get a little hyped over her, but or at least over the single or her returning back. But Run the World really didn't run anything for me, and it didn't run on the charts well, but it still was a cool song to jam to in the club, and I think that's what Beyonce's reason for putting that record out in the beginning was for. Let's go into 1+1. 1+1 was performed on American Idol. I love this song. I didn't love it at first because I thought it was a little too much for Beyonce. I still do think it's a little too much vocally, but I love the song. I love her vocals on it, and I think she nailed it on the track itself. Like when you listen to the album, it sounds really great. Second track, I Care. I Care is one of those records that just take you back. You know, it's very to me, it's real good R&B music. Like, I think her album, this is what I liked about her album. Her album, to me, was very, it was very Dangerously in Love. Like, it gave me, like, a part 2 or a new version of Dangerously in Love. It just had that very good old school R&B sound, and I love that about this album. So, I Care is definitely one of those records that I love and I can flow with when I'm riding in the car. Third record, I Miss You. I Miss You was really dope. At first, I thought something, I don't know. I thought of Aaliyah when I read the title, and I thought of Aaliyah as I was listening to the song. I don't know why, but I did. But I love that record. Fourth record, which is her second single, Best Thing I Never Had. This record has to be one of Beyonce's best songs. Like, I love this record. Like, what goes around comes back around, yeah, my baby. I love it. And just to let y'all know, Beyonce's new video, Best Thing I Never Had, is hot. That's all I wanted to say. Hot. Party. I love Party, because we like to party. Hey, hey. I love that song. I have a record called Party, so I can mess with that. 103,000 on it, tearing it down. Party, 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 till everything is paid. On it, tearing it down. Next track is Rather Die Young. Rather Die Young is one of those records that just speak. It's a very honest R&B record. As I said, a lot of her songs on this album are very R&B, and I love that. I love Rather Die Young. I love it. I love it. Number 7 is Start Over. I think out of all the songs on this album, that has to be my favorite. That has to be my favorite record on this album. Is Start Over. I love Start Over. Love on Top. Love on Top is the best vocal record on here. She elevates her voice on each verse or each chorus or something, then the ending it just keeps going up, and it's all these riffs and runs, and you know, it sounds like Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5 for some reason. I don't know. I thought of Jackson 5 when I listened to that song at the end. Countdown is number 9. I love Countdown. Countdown is very busy. The song is very busy, but it has a lot of bass. It has a lot of instruments in it. It has a lot of sassiness. You know, it's very, it's like one of those sexy records that speaks about love in a way, a real cool twist to it. I love it. This record right here is real hot too. End of Time. I love End of Time. End of Time is dope. End of Time makes you think about Michael Jackson. It's something about her album this time. It's giving me like a female version of Michael Jackson. Maybe I'm giving her too much, but the reason why I say Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson, his sound, the sound of the album, like, even though her album is mostly R&B, it's something about the instruments that she used in this album that make it sound like it reminds me of a Michael Jackson album, like the worldwide type feel, the international feel, the global feel. It's just like a real big feel. Like, when you listen to End of Time and see her performing live, it's like, you go on another level with it. I love it. And the last record is I Was Here. I really don't like this song for some reason. I think it's cute, you know, for the album to end it off. I Was Here, you know, she's basically saying, you know, if I guess when she dies, that song is saying, you know, I was here. I did all the things I wanted to do. I said all the things I want to say. I loved everybody. I did this. I did that. It's a very cute message, but it's just, I don't know. It's something about it. It just don't really sit well with me. But overall, this album is very impressive, and anybody that's not a Beyonce fan will love this album. Anybody that has doubted her needs to get this album. I personally haven't got it yet. Don't kill me. But I downloaded it, so sorry. But I am going to get it next week. But her record sales, the first week was 310,000. Yeah, that was really great, Beyonce. That was really, really good. This is my opinion, though, about Beyonce. Beyonce can succeed at any given time throughout this industry. And, you know, like, some singers have to come a certain time. Beyonce can appear in any time in the season and still succeed. This was clear. You know, we had Katy Perry, we had Rihanna, we had Lady Gaga. We had so many people that was out before her or still out, and she came right out and she nailed it. Her singles are not doing the best, but I don't think Beyonce was never a singles artist. She always was the one that sold like a whole bunch of records and had these huge concerts and just sold out arenas. And I think I would rather be that type of artist than be a singles artist, because clearly all these other girls had all these #1 songs and nobody bought their album. So, I don't know. And Beyonce, like I said, has a fan base where they will stab you in the throat if you say anything mean. But I've always been real with Beyonce. I mean, I think this album shows growth. I think this album is very mature. And, I mean, while she didn't have a lot of up-tempo records on this album, it still showed that it was still Beyonce. And it's a growth. I mean, it's very obvious that she wanted to take things serious this time, because last album was like, to me, it was all over the place. This album is very, very cohesive. It's very put together. It's well thought out. The lyrics are very in touch with love, and it's very honest records, and it's very heartfelt. And this time I got to see Beyonce's personality through this era, like the VH1 special or MTV special, BET special, whatever the special was that was 30 minutes, I think. It was a good look for her, because I always looked at her as this robot, and even though she still gives me a robot type feel, she still has personality and she still cry. And for me to see her cry on that TV show that she put together, it was amazing. I mean, I nearly cried watching her. It was so real, like, you know. So you never know a person, and I think from us, people on the outside, we should stop being so critiquing people so much. Even with me with Sierra, I love her. I love what she do. I love how she do things sometimes, but we gotta stop critiquing people that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think from this era, seeing Beyonce's side that may have always been there, you know, sometimes I just think we need to lay off of commenting about people so much, because you never know why they may not be showing that side, or you just never know. People grow and people change. But anyway, I say all this to say, I love your album, Beyonce. It's hot. And shout out to her fans that went and bought her album and supported her, because that was very great to sell 310,000 copies in 1 week. And she's #1 for 2 weeks and #1 in 20 countries the first week. Insane. Love y'all. Peace. Goodbye. Make sure you pick up my album, The Mirror. It is on sale right now for $5.99. On CD Baby, you get 16 tracks. It is $10 on iTunes and Amazon as the original set price. But you get this CD. It's really great. And I'm very, very in love with my album. But you guys check out Beyonce CD. It's in stores right now. Target, wherever you want to get it from. Get it. Well, no, not Target, because Miss Gia, she's had some issues with that. So go to Walmart or somewhere else. Alright? Love y'all. Peace.